This is the last lecture by Randy Pausch. He's used to be a professor at Carnegie Mellon, and he wrote this book based on the advice that he was given throughout his life. It's asking yourself, how would you like other people to see you? What is your legacy, and how do you want people to see it? I really like all of the quotes that he leaves in the books that he's either received from others that are important to him, or just quotes that he thinks applies to leaving your own legacy. But one thing that I really liked was that he said that his dad was a really good storyteller. He said that stories should be told for a reason. So it's sharing your story and not being afraid to do it, regardless of the consequences or what other people think. It's getting your story out there in a way that you want to. It's another reason why I love this book. And he does say in here, which is on page 33 if you ever do get a book copy of this book, and it says, have something to bring to the table because that will make you more welcome. Not always easy to do, but if you do have something that's really important to you, then you can easily apply that to whatever situation you're in. And there's another one that I love on page 73. It says, the brick walls are there to stop the people who don't want it badly enough. They're there to stop the other people. Don't let people determine what you want to do and how you want to go about it. It is up to you. It is your goal, not theirs. Don't let anybody fool you into thinking that their way is the way to go. It's also giving yourself permission to dream. It also applies if you're working a lot, because we all know that work or family time kind of can get stressful, but it's also important to really focus on yourself and be able to do what you want to do. So the second reason is because the book really focuses on enjoying the smaller things in life. That's really where most of the memories come from. I believe that we should always be trying to tell ourselves positive things that we're going to do, and that we should do them no matter what, because that's where, again, most of the memories come from, and you gain a lot more from thinking positively over anything else. There's also a very funny quote on page 70 that I feel like kind of applies to having siblings, because it says, whenever the kids were with me, we had just two rules. 1, no whining, and 2, whatever we do together, don't tell Mom. Having siblings, it's very frustrating. Well, not really frustrating, but it can be quite secret, full of secrets. And you don't always want to tell your parents everything that you do, but even if it's something funny. Third reason as to why I love this, there's certain amounts of sections in the book, so it's really chapters, that overall just give you a lot of advice within that section. And for example, one of them is from page 148 to 149. It's called Be the First Penguin. Be the first brave person to do something. And kind of not really being the guinea pig, but being the first to dive in and experience something before everyone else does, or something that you really want to do. So I feel like that's a really important section that gives a lot of great advice for doing things the way that you want to do it and not how other people want you to. Asking questions, even if you think that you're going to get an answer of no, more times than not, you're going to get an answer of yes or sure. So not being afraid to ask. Because one, that's how you learn more, and two, it's giving you more opportunities to really expand on who you are and how you want to leave that legacy that I talked about earlier. Focuses in on your future and really gives you many opportunities to become who you want to be and do things in the way that you want it. And it just is really a fantastic book, no matter how old you are, and it's an easy read. Even if you don't get much from the first time reading it, you're bound to get something from the second or the third time, no matter how many times it takes to actually understand the advice that Mr. Pausch is giving us. Again, it's the last lecture by Randy Pausch. He was a professor at Carnegie Mellon. But if you just look up the title and the author, you might be able to find it. Overall, it's an amazing book, and I really love it, and I hope you are able to read it someday. Thank you.